So we have made it to Milton Keynes. We got on our first train at around 3. It is now 8 o'clock, so 8 p.m. We're waiting at the front of Taco Bell, but we're now just waiting for our Uber, who will take us to the Woodlands Camping in Silverstone. And so that will be our first night, and then MotoGP tomorrow. How exciting! This is our tent. Look at it, it's massive. It's currently about like 9 o'clock, so we're gonna head to bed soon, I think. Good morning from the Silverstone circuit. It is the Saturday of the MotoGP Grand Prix weekend here in England. So it's a very exciting day. I've not been to a MotoGP live before, so this is very exciting. We've just woken up, I've just gotten ready, and we're going to head to the track hopefully just before 9:30. I think the Moto2 start at 9:25, so hopefully we'll get there for that. It's going to be a very exciting day and weekend, so stay tuned for what we get up to, and I'll show you around the circuit, show you some grandstands, and yeah. We have made it to the track. I can hear the Moto2, so excited. We're sitting, thanks to Silverstone, they have given me some tickets at the Hamilton Straight Grandstand. So I'm so excited to see what our view is like of the motorbikes. Maybe we'll go have a look up here and have a quick look. We've just watched Free Practice 1 and Jack Miller P8. Mutton was P1. Qualifying starts very soon, or qualifying 1 starts very soon. So stay tuned. It is an awesome track. I am so excited to be here. We are about to get this bus to our paddock tour. Oh my god, my hair looks crazy. It's quite windy at the moment. So we are currently in this little area. They have some cool older bikes over there because it's the 75 years of MotoGP. I have just been outside on the balcony, which is so cool. I'll add some videos for sure just to show you. I think the Moto2 was on when I was out there. We're now just waiting for our tour to start, and the Moto3 is on the TV as we wait. I love watching the Moto2 and Moto3. They're such good racing, so highly recommend if you don't watch it already. But yeah, I'm very excited to go into the paddock. Hello. Hello. Lovely. Thank you. Thank you very much. We are currently in the MotoGP paddock. Jack Miller! Oh my god! Oh my god. Okay, so sprint race day is over. Had such a fun day. Miller started 11th and finished P7, so I think that's pretty good. Saniti, he won, so it was an awesome race. Few crashes, Pecco was down. Like, the championship is so open at the moment for who's going to win. I've just gone and I've met the awesome people from MotoGP Authentics. They are so cool. And I won a signed print, which I was going to take with me, but I said it won't fit in my bag, so they're actually going to send it to my house, which is really cool. It's just been such a fun day. The weather compared to last time I was at Silverstone is also beautiful, so I do have a jacket on just because it's slightly windy every now and then, but when the clouds are away, the sun is out shining. The Moto2 race is currently on right now, so I might peek my head through the grandstand to watch the end of that. And I'm just slowly walking back to the campsite where Tal is already there because his phone was out of charge and he was tired, so lame, but anyways. So we're currently in our tent. I made some nachos, tomato, olives, garlic and stuff for dinner. But last night I did not have the best sleep, so I'm going to try again today. But our campsite also has no electricity, so Tal's phone is out of charge, mine's nearly out of charge. I'm charging it from my laptop at the moment. So hopefully, we still have 2 nights, so hopefully we have enough to get by through to Monday so we can get out of here. But my other thing is that I left my sleeping bag in Belgium, so the Australian flag is my blanket for tonight and tomorrow, so if I'm freezing, that is why. What are you doing?
Down my throat like a hole.
So Tal just nearly died on a Jaffa cake. Is that what it's called? Jaffa cake cookie or something? Jaffa cake. Today was so fun though. I had a lot of fun.
I was telling my friends about the wedding.
Happy Sunday, aka race day. I've had the worst sleep last night. I didn't bring a sleeping bag because I left it in Belgium. So what I've been using, I had my jacket on, and then I had the Australian and UK or like English flag like around my feet, a recycling bag over me, and then in the middle of the night, like without even knowing, I pulled up the rug off the floor on top of me. It was terrible, but I'm staying at the Woodlands campsite and they have like concerts and that, and it was going off last night. It sounded so good, like everyone was having a great time by the sounds of it. So I was putting my earplugs after a while, and yeah, I tried to sleep. But today we are going to head to the track for around 9:30, as that's when the first MotoGP event is on for the day. Yeah, that's about it for now. Follow along and we'll see how race day goes. As you saw, we got here at around 9:15 this morning. We watched the warm-ups, and we also watched the drivers' parade, which is always a little bit lame, but it's also a lot of fun. We are now just walking. The Moto2 is on. We watched the start of it a little bit. We're just trying to find another place that we can watch it from. We did just also go to the Silverstone Museum, where we got to see a lot of cool motorbikes and F1 cars, so I'll make sure to add those clips in here as well. We're now just walking over the bridge because Tal wants to go back to the Monster Energy area and tents. After that, we'll then walk back towards our grandstand as the MotoGP race is on at 1:15. So that is our plan, and you can join along. It's been a lot of fun.
And he will present to Marco Rigamolti, the Ducati.
The race is over, and I think my predictions for today were I had my standards a bit too high, or maybe my hopes too high. But Miller ended up, I actually don't know, maybe 11th. I got to double check that. I think back down near where he started. Remy Gardner, he finished last, but I think most of us kind of expected that, except in my predictions I did put him 15th, which I think was a bit of a reach. But it was an awesome race for the Ducatis. Yeah, it was really fun. I always forget how quick the races feel when I'm here, and I'm like, oh, it's over, like in the blink of an eye. I'm now walking back to the campsite. Tal has left me once again because I wanted to watch the start of the Moto2, which is still on in the background, which I can see. So I'm just walking back to the campsite, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. The weekend is like over. But yeah, as I was saying, the weekend is over. Like, that has gone so quickly. I usually like to do like a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So only having been here for 2 days, it feels like it's gone super, super quick. I can't wait to go to my next MotoGP race, which will be in Austria at the Red Bull Ring, and that's in 2 weeks' time. So you'll see me there as well. So I'm very excited for that. Left our grandstand to go down to the toilet before the start of the race. Then I thought, I'm gonna go watch the start of the Moto2 like at the grid, and it was so cool because where we were sitting was slightly away from the grid, but it is so cool. They just go so fast. Like, they're actually crazy. Honestly, I could never ever do what they do. Also, forgot to tell you guys about, it's so funny, you go into the gates and everyone's just riding like bicycles around. I kind of love it. Like, I've not really been to a Grand Prix or race weekend anywhere where people just ride their bikes around. Kind of love it. Woodlands. Woodlands. We're now on our venture to go to our next destination, so keep your eyes out for that.